start with you back there.
How, when did you first start illustrating books?
Illustrating books was 2000. That first book I showed you, Days Like This, came out in 2003. I probably started it 2002, 2001, probably close to 10 years. Okay, and then writing my own stuff for probably the last 5 or 6 years. Right here.
How long did it take you to write that?
How long did it take me to write Two Generals? Most of my books, like these books here, are a little thinner. They're 112 pages. They're full color. I can do one of these in about a year. Each of these takes about 10 months. So one comes out every year, and then I get a little bit of time off also. But this book took 3 years. And when I say 3 years, I was working 80 or 90 hours a week for most of those 3 years. And really, it was just because of the research. You know, when you're writing fiction, you're just kind of making a story up, and you're sort of done when you say you are. But the research with this really threw me for a loop a couple times. I thought I was done, like with the stuff with Jack Chrysler, how I'd already written a version of the book, and then I discovered all those letters and stuff about Jack. So I had to go back and rewrite the book again, right? So yeah, the three years is some pretty long hours right here. Back there.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
This is exactly what I wanted to be when I was younger. When I was a kid, I always told my mom, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to draw comics. Now, when I was a kid, I was probably envisioning more like, you know, Spider-Man. And when I was a teenager, I thought I was going to grow up and draw the X-Men, you know, every month. But this kind of stuff is actually a lot more my speed, so I'm kind of glad, you know, I'm doing this instead. Over there.
And then on the side, why was someone hovering?
I'm sorry, can you say again a little louder?
One of the guys in the ship.
We're hovering. Is that, sorry, what, is that what you're saying? Is one of the guys was hovering? Okay, hold on a second. Not in this page. On this page?
He's just taking a step.
Oh, that guy. Yes. He's actually stepped in somebody's vomit. He's actually stepped in a big pile of, yeah. Kind of disgusting, you know. But that's what it would have been like. Over here, yes.
Have you ever started a book and then just stopped making it because it was difficult?
I nearly stopped this a couple of times, just because it was so personal, it was so hard, especially when I found out that Jack's widow was still alive. I had a real sort of crisis of self-confidence then, like, you know, because before it was just my family that was going to be embarrassed if the book was terrible. Not that, you know, just my family, but, you know, suddenly there was this other family, you know, involved and had a stake in the book, and yeah, I had a little moment there. I was like, oh, you know, should I even be doing this? You know, but I soldiered on. Over here, you in the blue.
How old was your grandpa?
83. 83. Yeah, right here.
Can you talk about that museum?
Yeah.
Can you talk about some ransom or something?
No, I don't.
The regiment?
The regiment?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are those?
Yeah, the regiment is just, well, I can't even remember now exactly how the order goes, but it's you know, for your intents and purposes, you know, it's a bunch of soldiers under a single command. Okay? Yeah. My favorite book I've written, the kind of standard answer is that you know, it's like picking between your kids, that you sort of love them all for different reasons, and I do. I'm really happy with all the books I've done. Two Generals, though, is obviously something really personal, and so I think you know, if there was one book I sort of wanted to be known for, I guess it would probably be that one. But I'm really proud of all my books. Right there.
When did you read that? When you do your book that girl who was lady to Jack's I'm
I'm trying to remember exactly when that was, but it was well into the process. I was, probably, like I say, halfway done. I'd already written a draft of the script. It was probably a good year and a half into the process. Probably early 2009. Yeah, right there. How many copies has the book sold? I don't know. I'm actually waiting for my royalty statement from the publisher for the first half of the year, so when it comes, I'll tell you. The book has done very well, though. I can tell you that. They're very. My publisher's very happy with how it's done. Right there.
How long did it take to write the book?
To write, just specifically the writing, not the drawing?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I said before 3 years. I think about a year and a half of that was research. I think 6 months was writing, and then the last year was the art. So I'm going to say about 6 months.